The song that Dave and I are working on, this is Dave's baby. This is a song that basically Dave's been doing other things for a long time, and it's been pretty hard to get everyone together to come up with a song. So, but we just came up with one thing when we were jamming over in his studio where the drums are, and everything just fit together. There was this theme and this idea that he had that it's 10 years have been wasted just nitpicking about tiny little things in the song that just didn't quite go. And it dawned on him one day that there's these goofs playing on stage that their songs suck. And how do they get famous? And that's the big question. How come if Dave's thinking, how come if he was so much of a better musician, had all this talent, and he's a fantastic musician, how come he's not at a higher level than they are? So this is a song that Dave has. He's kicking himself, thinking like, I should have been there. I should have been able to do this. So all of that energy that he had is being put into this song, and I'm helping him do this with the guitar, and we're putting it all together, and it's really coming a long way. So. Okay, so this is Dave's song called 10 Years Gone. And this right here is the original song that we were working on over in Dave's basement. And I'm just playing the guitar and Dave's playing the drums. And we got some bass in there, but you can't hear it very well. I think the bass has to be brought up quite a bit. And I just switched on to the distortion part right there for that heavy riff. But we only had one guitar at that point, so what I did was when I brought it back over to my place, then I added the lead guitar, which I'm going to show you that now. Here's the lead guitar. Dave and I are working on a second track for our metal type project. I don't know how it's going to work out or what we're going to do, but we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. In this song you can hear the drumming, but that's not Dave drumming, that's actually someone else on an electric drum kit. And the whole track was used for a whole different song, but we just took all the other instruments out and left the drums, and then added the bass and the guitar and the lead guitar. But what we're going to do is memorize the song. I'll play it again. Dave's going to add his drums to it. I could probably show you, well, I think I'll do that. I got pictures of the studio, and I can show you the setup that he has. He's got 4 or 5 different condenser mics to get a really higher quality sound out of the drums. And you also get a stereo effect because of the placement of the condenser mics. So when I heard that, the sound of the drum quality was just so much higher. So that's where we're going to take things to the next level with that. I'll just show you the layout here. Hold on a minute. So here's the layout of this song here. This right here is the original drum track that we're going to take out, and it'll sound like this. So when we take that out, Dave will be able to put the drums in there. This right here and this right here is the bass track. I screwed up here, so I played it again, and I just merged those two. These are 2 practice guitar tracks that I'm not even playing right now, they're shadowed out. This is the rhythm guitar, and this is the lead guitar. So every time you see it broken up like that, it just means I fucked up. So yeah. Okay, so here's another project that Dave and I are working on. This is more of a like a metal project, I guess. Uh, for the most part, we were usually doing more lighter stuff, maybe folk or sort of Celtic type stuff, or I don't want to say country because I don't think it was quite country, but it was all acoustic stuff anyway. But uh, years ago, when Dave and Jason and I were working together, we would do more metal type stuff because that's what our classmates were listening to and people in school, and they were more into the punk stuff or whatever that was actual punk and not emo, screamo stuff. But we got out of that and we never really fit into that scene. But we were so underground and so standoffish and marched to our own drummer that I guess we just fit into some other category of hard rock or metal or something, even though we didn't even look like that either. We were just a bunch of rejects anyway, but so Dave and I decided that we're going to get back into that stuff, but we're going to take it to the next level where we were going to have more, the composition of our songs is going to be a lot more complex. We listened to a lot better music as the years went on, and we wanted to see if we could match ourselves up with a higher caliber of that sort of a music. So what we're focusing on right now is a lot of really more complex composition and just a cleaner sound, more precision. Everything's much more refined. So to do that, it takes a lot of time. Each individual member of our band has to take a lot more time to be able to put a lot more thought into what we're playing, and we come up with one solution for it. Everyone listens to it. We pick it apart and decide, oh, I like this a little bit, but I think it could be better. Then we go back and we build on it again, and then we bring everything back together. All of us bring what we have back together, and we critique it again. Decide that it should go into maybe a more instrumental part and repeat itself a little bit more, and then go back to another segment of the song, and so we draw it all out, and then we try to play it again, and that's how we do it. So